Now at 10, getting rid of the encampments near Mass and Cass once and for all. Thanks for joining us. I'm Vanessa Welch.
And I'm Jason Law, in tonight for Mark. For more than 5 years, we've been reporting on all the violence, the sex, and drugs in that area. And now Boston 25 News reporter Drew Caritas, the city has revealed its plan to clear that area and keep it clean.
Jason, city officials say they're working on codifying city law and creating an ordinance that would allow police to finally move in and clear all of those tents and tarps by November at the latest. Their plan involves creating a new safe space for people to sleep here in the South End, and it is being blasted by neighbors.
It's going to make Mass and Cass into Mass and Albany.
Neighbors in the South End say they'll do whatever it takes to stop the city of Boston from opening up this space at 725, 727 Mass Ave for people to sleep once they're cleared from the encampments less than a mile away on Atkinson Street.
Unlike Atkinson Street, which could be barricaded at both ends and contained, sort of, there's no way to control the situation there. And this is going to be a disaster for the South End neighborhood.
We will launch a campaign to shut this down if you come close to the South End with another shelter.
While hundreds of people can be seen congregating near the encampments on some days, the city estimates that there are only about 30 people actually staying there overnight. The executive director of the Boston Public Health Commission says their goal is to provide a safe space for those folks who are not comfortable staying in area shelters.
All we're trying to do is find a safe place for a small group of people to exist and sleep temporarily while we bring some order to that street.
There won't be a sweep, but there will be enforcement of any criminal activity that's observed.
Newly elected State Representative John Moran, who lives in the South End, shared some heated words about the location that the city is eyeing for people to sleep and for clinical services.
You're basically creating this new shelter out of thin air for nothing. This is ridiculous. I've had it. We are not putting a fourth shelter in the South End.
People are not going to be allowed to stand around outside.
This location is going to cause more harm, more inhumane conditions for residents, for businesses.
City officials acknowledge that this new temporary plan is not ideal for neighbors, but they say people would not be allowed to use drugs inside this new location and that security would be in place around the clock. We're live in Boston, South End. Drew Caritas for your local station, Boston 25 News.